So here we have an example of an animal project based on reptiles. So he starts off with title page, good quality pencil drawing. Then we have some more pencil work, some examples of pictures. Most of these are obviously secondary source material, which he's collected. Got some examples of drawings. This could easily be confused with one of his own drawings, actually. Then we've got his own piece of drawing work there. Interestingly, on these pages, he's chosen to print out the pictures in black and white, which will help him when he's doing his drawing work. They're already converted into black and white. And we go on to some coloured work. Coloured pencil work. Quite an interesting way of presenting information. He's got these rip out pages in between, but with white writing, and then quite big colourful pictures which are ripped out and presented. Then we have some fine liner work. And finally, good quality painting. If we look at his initial prep on his black sheet for the exhibition, we see again good quality work. This person likes to work quite large. So we have pencil, coloured pencil, paint and fine liner, and then fine liner. Back to the sketchbook work. We can see he's looking at the fauves, particularly Derain. He's looking at Derain's style, examples of his work, his technique. Got some nice quotes from Derain. Another quote there. More examples of work on a copy. Analysis of one of Derain's piece of work. And then if we go on to some development work, we can see initially he's interested in the eyes of the reptiles. These are examples of development work which is on his exhibition sheet. Again, more printouts from the exhibition. This is a piece of coloured pencil drawing. Quite large photographs, quite large prints, looking at the scales, etc. Some annotations. So we've got a piece done in fine liner on some tracing paper for some development work. And again, another piece where we have this student experimenting with working in paint and then working on top of it in fine liner. Now if we have a look at his development work, we see three pieces. First piece, which are these three layered reptiles where their eyes are the predominant features in the picture. Then we have the second piece, which is this cutout piece which he squashed in between. And then obviously we have this bigger piece which has only got one reptile in it, but it's taking up this idea of using watercolour and working into it in fine liner, but keeping those vibrant fauve-like colours which he has experimented with looking at Derain. And then lastly, if we look at his final piece, we see he's got this composition of layered reptiles as shown in his development work, looking at combining some of the ideas which he's done before. We have some section pictures of the final piece. more source material, and then some section pictures of the final piece. And now if we have a look at the final piece itself, we see quite a substantial piece of work using this idea of vibrant colours produced in watercolour. In the final piece, he's worked into the underlying paintings with a fine paintbrush, lines and dots, etc., creating that feeling of tone. But he's also worked into it in parts with a fine liner also. So quite a striking final piece and a good solid level 8, possibly even a borderline level 9 piece of work.